I added
Go
him
Buff.
on the title of the stream. So
Well, I'm gonna retweet it from ours and say, "Oh, by the way, he's here."
oh shit, there's a rebel.
Kind of.
Clear.
Yeah, I
He's
think
blinking,
I'm back.
so he's back.
I can't look at him. I'm sorry. I love you, Rebel, but that's just tragic. Is what it is.
It's scary.
I know I have a chin.
Stop. We can't see it because it's behind your microphone. Who the fuck?
There it is.
Oh, we need a disclaimer right away on this episode, boy. Boys.
I'm working on it.
So before I was so rudely interrupted by my internet, what kind of hat is that, DB?
Damn internet.
What's up?
What hat was that?
Oh, it's an American.
Oh. I just got mine today. It's a Sarantelli.
Nice. Yeah, there's a really good shop, La Herradora, over in Smithfield.
Thank you, sir.
Con's a good color.
Yeah, but thank God yo hablas español para. They would be a pain if I didn't.
You said brown?
Con.
Brown.
Right,
brown.
Shorty? That's what I'm wondering.
What happened?
It's very scary.
So I was trying to
Tell
new
us the
trend,
story.
see what I was seeing what a mustache and a little, little lip flavor saver would look like.
Also known as a soul patch.
I ended up looking more like at first like fucking Tuna's mustache, where it was just straight across my lips, and I looked like I shouldn't be around a school.
we got a picture of that somewhere, don't we, in the Twitter?
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, I'm trying to find out what is safe for podcast.
What is safe?
Yeah, because I'm going through the messages. Let me look.
Hold on, I got it on my Twitter.
Oh, I know. We don't want to end up with an accidental photo showing up on.
Oops.
Okay, I got it. We're good. All right, I got it.
Just get
I got
banned.
it. I'm showing.
Here,
Are you sure? Have you verified everything?
Yes, I verified. I
I mean,
verified.
it wouldn't get banned on Twitter. But,
I'm about to hit the stop streaming button. Okay, there it is. It wasn't so bad. The soul patch, if you just got rid of that, maybe.
All right, so
I wouldn't let you around my daughter.
Go through it all for us real quick.
So yeah, I didn't like that, so I shaved it completely, and now I'm growing it back. I just needed a little bit of a
easy.
All right, so this is what he was going for,
Oh yeah.
and this is what he got.
yeah.
Go back up to his picture real quick.
Honestly, it looks like a douchebag Spaniard.
Look. It's nothing. It's literally the hat, bro, that just sets it off.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
This picture, nothing says like keep me away from a school with the soul patch and a hat that says cock on it.
You would have got kicked out of a parent teacher
And then we get this.
If you would have worn your cowboy hat that you got on right now with that mustache and little soul patch, might not have been so bad.
I think he's
Yeah, it
frozen.
might not have been.
It's literally the hat, bro. I think it's the hat.
I think he's frozen.
It says cock. He's frozen.
That's a perfect time to be frozen.
That's a great picture.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's go. Goes back.
No, Skep, you need to use that for the.
Hold on. Let's see. We'll switch to him. Oh, it's not coming up. Shit.
Of course.
I gotta close out your. Oh yeah, it was in there in the bottom, and now it's gone. This was 18 plus. I swear to fuck, my ISP is shit. It's all right, brother. No, get in when you can.
All right. Yeah, I couldn't go any further than that.
Rebel is officially 2 squares circling each other this stream, so we're good. Oh yeah, dude.
I can't
It's
show
literally-
anymore.
No, yeah, we can't. It's,
Probably a good idea.
there's some things that you can't see.
Well, and then there's addresses and shit too.
Yeah, we don't want to be doxing people.
You mean myself?
Dude doxed himself today. Let's.
Or showing me on the shitter?
You guys
Wait,
want to, or you guys want to see why we made the title? What happened with Maine? Should we hit
Can I
that
get a
one?
beer real quick and then I'll play it because I have
Yeah.
it literally pulled up. Hold
Okay.
on. Un momento, por favor.
And then we'll give Rebel a moment to try to
They just-
unfuck his ISP.
They just don't want any federal funding. That's all.
That's fine. That's
fine.
Or you could just say I don't want it.
Right? You don't have to cause a big stink about it. Just say you don't want federal funding. It's okay.
Hey,
got it.
Skep.
Yes. Oh, you got you one, huh? It's good stuff, isn't it?
Here, it's my favorite,
Rare.
actually.
Cigarette's good.
I got another one that I could tell you that is fantastic. It's about the same cost, same price. It's like 6 years old, I think. They're about 6 or 9 years old. Really freaking good, man.
What is it?
Oh, hold on. I think I have it. Did I take a picture of it? I usually take a picture to save so I can find them later. I did not. I'll find it, but it's a really good whiskey. Very, very good for the.
Hey, G, Rebel needs your address in the group chat so we can send you a bag of baby dicks.
I'm gonna say no.
He's trying to send you the bracelet, dude.
Yeah, it's the one he made. You guys saw it, right?
Yeah.
I'll have to go upstairs and look at the. It's like Bander. I can't remember. It's escaping me right now. I'll remember when I'm not thinking about it, or when I look at the bottle again. That'll help me. Okay, so just quick premise. This is President Trump giving a quick. Well, it's like a briefing, I think, and then he gets in a little tussle, verbal tussle with the Governor of Maine. So
I understand Maine. Is the Maine
Quick
here, the
verbal
governor of Maine?
tussle.
yeah.
Are you not going to comply with it? I'm complying with state and federal laws. We are the federal law. Well, you better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding. Every state, good, I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one. And enjoy your life after governor, because I don't think you'll be in elected politics. Every state has a responsibility to comply with Title IX. They have an obligation, a legal obligation, and we'll be enforcing aggressively, and we're going to be protecting our citizens. We're going to protect. So just to end this administration, I understand.
So that's the video. Could you imagine sitting in that room and just, have you ever been in a room with people and they're like going at it like in a way, and you're just kind of sitting there going, this is kind of awkward.
You mean being the low rank guy in an officers meeting and you're just like,
They're literally biting each other's
I
heads
should
off.
not be here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
I love those types of meetings. So why do we hear ourselves?
Sorry.
Oh. So yeah, being in those types of rooms like that where two people are just like kind of going at it, and those two positions right there where it's like you have the president of the United States and a governor of a state like going back and forth about something they disagree on.
And I get disagreements, but I mean, with all of us, like in the military, there is a rank structure there too, and it's kind of like, how the fuck do you get away with doing that?
I didn't. I didn't know you guys were taking applications. We didn't take any applications. Did you take applications? I don't know what are you talking about?
I don't know, it's Jay. But you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like that, it's kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I
I don't understand that one. I'm not that high up. I'm just low man on totem pole, but I'm just like.
Well, it's clearly what it is. It's a disagreement between a state and uh he's still on the rebel thing. The state and, you know, orders coming from the federal government or the president, you know.
So I would make a joke about growing a pair, but it wouldn't be pretty appropriate. I'd get canceled.
I'm trying to imagine what you're talking about, I suppose. Maybe that's an offline conversation.
Yes, that will absolutely.
My mind already went there.
Yeah.
We're gonna fly right over that one, and we're actually gonna talk about like the actual piece of that one.
Which one?
You know, like like
The Title IX thing, the executive order.
Yeah, the executive order was specifically to no.
It was banning biological males from women's sports. That's what it was doing.
Yep. That's what it's doing. And Maine is it. There's a couple other states that are.
They're pushing back.
Fighting it also. Yeah, they're pushing back. It's talking about, you know, going to court, all that stuff. Y'all heard it. So, but it's, you know, it's one of those things like federal Trump state, no matter which way you look at it. Yes, there is a federal system.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to challenging things or whatever, but you know what I would honestly like to know is in the past, right? How many times has a state gone after a federal executive order and won the case?
That's probably a good
That's a good Sergeant Major Google question.
Yeah.
Well, because that's something I'm not.
It's so funny, bro, because we call it Chief Google.
Sergeant Major Google.
Ask Chief Google. Ask Sergeant Major Google. Yeah.
Or Gunny Google. I've heard that one before too.
Gunny Google. Matt, look that up and see, because I don't know. I'm sure there's been currently there's a lot of challenges to executive orders, and I'm sure there has been many in the past as well. I mean, not everybody is just gonna like agree with everything, but
well, yeah, Texas threatened to succeed from the U.S.
Yeah.
Like that happened. I don't know if y'all don't remember that, but that happened.
Texas threatens that like every other day. I'm pretty sure they're like, "Yeah, we're just gonna leave." I'm like, "All right, Texas."
Yeah.
Well, it's basically been every other president since, you know,
pretty much. You know, the crazy thing about all this is, right, is I think a lot of people forget, well, maybe they just weren't old enough to remember that President Clinton balanced the budget. Do y'all know that? Do you know that he balanced the U.S. spending budget?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know how he did it? He did the same damn thing that's happening right now. He shrunk the government down by expansively by a whole lot of different EOs and like shrinking down of agencies in the government and manpower, federal workers, all of that stuff. Completely just shrunk down the size of government. And yeah, he cut them down to he cut them down a lot. Did a lot of things he did a lot of things that basically shrunk the size of the spending and essentially like balanced the budget. But it's just funny to me because that happened back then with a Democratic president, right? And now it's happening with a Republican president, but
so soon people forget.
Yeah, I'm like, they're both doing it. So is there really a party line to that kind of idea? I don't know.
No, it's a person. It's a face.
Well, it's ideologies. Like that's the biggest thing is ideologies, because I mean, and because right now you've got a lot of outspoken people.
Yeah.
For or against the current administration, which happened with, you know, the last administration, for or against.
And you know what I think? And go ahead.
Well, what I was gonna say is, it just based on, you know, research, like you can see the majority of how people are, no matter which way, you know, they lean toward or whatever, who has more far. I'm trying to find it. They lean a lot further and have a lot more shit to say, one side or the other.
Yeah.
And you can research it just by going to social media and looking at just what's there.
I'll tell you, once you get past a certain point in either direction, it's a lot of exaggeration. Either way, for or against, a lot of exaggeration once you get past a certain point on like the spectrum of people's political beliefs. It gets
Oh, there's some.
It gets pretty wild, and you're like, "What? That's not even true." And then you look at one side's thing, and you're like, "That's not true." And then you look at the other side's far over here thing, and you're like, "That's not true either." Like, what the hell is going on here, guys?
These government employees that are so vocal about being against Doge and the rebalancing and shit, I want to know what they're hiding. What are they afraid is going to be found? Because that has to be a motive for them to be speaking. Because why wouldn't you want to save the taxpayers' money?
100%. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, there are certain in the military, active duty fucking military. There are some jobs out there that are just fucking pointless.
Careful.
I agree.
There are. I
mean, between four of us here, there's about 50 years of active duty experience.
Over that, but yeah. There's over that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there are jobs out there, just active duty, that are just fucking pointless. Because okay, I'm gonna take what I know.
I'm trying to think of them in the Navy, and I can't really think of any Navy rates or jobs that are pointless.
Well, okay, so Navy and Army and Marines, I'm gonna tell you right now, the way that y'all's law enforcement is or whatever, y'all have a clear delineation between the two.
Kind of. We have auxiliary security forces that are regular people that go get training.
But what I'm saying is like y'all have specialties within that law enforcement capacity.
I guess,
we have AID, we have K9, and we have SRT.
Well, no, but I'm saying, so like your military place, so Army, an Army base is the closest thing to a civilian law enforcement as any other branch in the military. Just by the way that they are made up. And then, oh, by the way, now you have the infantry. Right?
Yeah.
So there's the clear delineation when it comes to security and law enforcement.
Yes.
For us, for us, and you have 4 different types of jurisdiction. Okay? And that's that all the branches have that 4 different types. You can have memorandums of understanding to where you can have local police departments come on to your installation, which it happens at, you may have been on an installation where you see local law enforcement coming and handling their shit against active duty. And at that point, you can get rid of some of that law enforcement.
Yeah, I know we don't do that. Like,
it happens on some. It really depends.
Yeah. I was going to say, I know for the Marine Corps personally.
Kind
of like with Air Force OSI, us having CID and NCIS. And but yeah, the way like the Marine Corps is set up, you have PMO, your cops, your beat cops, and then obviously K9, your SRT SWAT, your AID, your accident investigation. Like, it is broke down to a department's like a legitimate police department.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can have a memorandum of understanding or agreement and change the jurisdictional bounds on it, and you can get rid of all law enforcement across fucking DOD and just let civilians handle it on whatever state, whatever fucking city, or whatever county, and let those guys handle it. And then, oh, by the way, how much money are you saving the federal government at that point? Now, secondary and tertiary effect, are they going to have to hire more people? Yes. Now, can the federal government help supplement that? Yes. But is it going to take as many millions of dollars to supplement? Fuck no. It's not. I've been at bases where we share jurisdiction.
I know,
and that's just what I know.
I know locally here,
the only one.
Everything is very handoff. Like, there's very good handoff between everything. At least where I am. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I was going to say the only bases I can think of for the Marine Corps that even come close to sharing jurisdiction are the ones overseas because of local law enforcement.
Well, yeah, but I mean that all goes to SOFA too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's because of the SOFA agreement. Like that is literally part of the SOFA agreements. So
But
Jay.
even in the States, like I said, we've had some.
I know.
You know.
I know with the Marine Corps. I know like one of my boys. He was SRT. Like they would go help. Like they went out in town and helped local cops do raids because I mean it's SWAT.
That's just a memorandum of agreement.
Yeah. Yep.
Saying that we are going to supplement. That's just like explosive canines all across the fucking DoD or whatever. Not a lot of civilian law enforcement have EDDs, explosive dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't.
Are you talking
Well,
about the
it's
ones
kind of
that
messy, you know. You have to
sniff
clean
out
up all the
explosives,
time.
right? Not like a dog that's like an IED, like just.
No, explosive detector dogs.
I know.
EDD. But they don't have those, so the military installation that is close
Yeah.
supplements.
Yeah.
There is a request form to be able to have those dogs go off base to do it.
Dogs.
And
that
it could be the
explode,
same thing
no.
for. Yeah, no. But it could be the same thing as law enforcement coming on base, you know?
Yeah.
So,
agree with that.
there are ways around that, you know? And I mean, is every civilian job in the
Fuck no.
military like useful? No, it's
No.
not. It's really not.
Get rid of half a Sodexo.
What is that?
Yeah, that's I'm confused on
So
that.
I mean, I think that's more of an Army Marine Corps thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's the civilians that work in the chow halls and mess halls.
Oh, yeah, we have those too.
Yeah, so
They're
but say
like-
I thought y'all did.
I didn't know what they you guys.
Yeah,
said.
Sodexo's the
but-
company.
Oh,
But
they're
here's the
different
deal:
company.
those are probably contracted.
Ours
companies.
is a contracted company.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
contract.
that's what I'm
talking-
saying.
There's a difference between something that's contracted out
Mhm.
or whatever and like actual federal employees that are employed by
Oh,
the
you're talking
federal government.
GSs.
Well, as far
Yes.
as I know, there's a specific number of contracts that are supposed to be had by local businesses whenever there's a military base around.
Yeah, well, but I mean that's how we were talking about.
To
Like,
support the
I mean,
local
I think we
economy.
talked.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it twice already. Whenever it comes to government funds,
Yeah.
Don't put so many fucking rules on it. Just let us go and do what we do, and we're automatically gonna save the federal government money.
Yeah. I
Well, you're
mean,
talking about like pointless jobs in the military. Didn't our Air Force have somebody that's designated to sharpen pencils for you or some shit like that?
No.
They work in the hotel on base though, which is silly.
Get rid of every single general's aide.
Yeah. Well, I think.
I mean,
well, I don't
let
know.
them go back to their actual career field.
I don't know because I think anybody that's in like that level position having an executive aide is probably pretty key to getting.
Well,
lot
there's
of
a
things
difference
done.
between an assistant and somebody that goes and does whatever they want them to do.
Like it's more of a go get my dry cleaning.
Oh, that shouldn't exist.
But it does.
It does. That's the problem. Like I have physically seen that happen.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen it myself, but
Yeah, there's a difference between an aide and a personal assistant.
a personal assistant. Oh, I got you.
Well,
Yeah.
so in the military they call them executive assistants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's somebody that manages the calendar, looks at all the fucking paperwork prior to them getting to it. Like all that stuff. Like, and I 100% like yes.
Yeah.
Like that is a job because I mean the person that once you get that high of a rank and you have that much responsibility, yes, you're gonna have somebody worth a shit looking at stuff like that to just cipher through the fucking bullshit.
Well, it helps keep
You know-
things on track too, and making
Yeah.
sure schedules stay lined up. And
Yeah.
Jay
There's a
said
lot.
he likes
Wait.
his general under the desk secretary. That was
What?
actually a intern, unpaid intern.
Monica
Yeah.
Lewinsky. I mean, what? Sorry.
Hey, we were talking about the oral office. I mean the Oval Office.
Once you become an 06, you don't have to read shit for yourself. Come on now. You have somebody
If
to
you're-
read shit for you.
If you're worth a damn, you'll read it yourself. But that's neither here nor there.
That's a whole different leadership conversation that a lot of
Yeah, it
people aren't
is.
ready to have.
yeah.
Most O branch isn't.
It's also really funny to watch E9s who can't read promotion warrants, but that's also a whole nother conversation.
Can't read
Whoa,
what?
whoa! Calm down, calm down. You're getting close to home here. Okay, calm down.
Can't read personal awards?
Well, awards or promotion warrants, they struggle through the diction of it.
reading?
Yes.
Reading the
Bro,
actually
To all
reading the
who shall
statement.
see these
presents.
greetings.
Presents.
Know ye that
I
repose
feel
in-
personally attacked.
I've seen it too. Listen,
first
if you
of all,
just
how the
memorize
fuck-
it, you don't have to worry about it.
It's like, how am I from Bristol, Tennessee, but I got better use of the English language than you? That shouldn't happen.
Yeah, if you memorize it, you just don't have to worry about that. Just start pressing.
That's a high protein diet or a high crayon diet. Either way.
This is a high crayon.
That paraffin just hits the brain a little different, keeps it lubricated.
I put a picture in our chat to explain what we were talking about a moment ago about the
Yeah, I saw it.
spectrum. Let's call it.
Autism?
I was literally gonna
No,
say the
not
same
that
thing
one.
about when
Oh,
you
I was
said
like-
that when they get too far left. I was like, when they get or too far out of each. I was about to say it's basically once they get too far, it's a full circle. Like they're so close when they're so far that it's insane.
Yeah.
Like far left
just
and
tend to
far
be-
right are stupid close. Like it's they argue for the same thing, but swear it's different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is very,
It's
very
funny. It's just
true.
well, they could be a different topic, but they argue it in the same manner and have the same hard Stonewall stance on things.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. Like, you've got the spectrum, right? You've got your, and it's like you can teeter so far, and you got people that still can make sense and carry on a conversation, and then you have the whoop and the whoop, and you're like, you're just a fucking lost cause. Like, I don't even know what to do with you right now. Like, I can't even.
Personally,
yeah.
I prefer anarchy.
Yeah, the problem is though with
doesn't
that
work, though.
spectrum. The problem is with that spectrum though. There's kind of a few things on the far right that should be more far left. There's a couple things on the far left that should actually be more far right.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Well, there's a guy that did like a TikTok where they were talking about
That's true.
a far left and a far right talking to each other, and
Yeah,
they're
there's-
basically agreeing, but
In different terms.
in
Yeah.
different terms. Like
Yeah.
One wants
Like, you got-
segregation for one race, while their far left is basically saying all POC dorms and stuff. That's segregation too. They're fighting.
They
they're
fight for
arguing
the same
thing.
shit, just opposite.
different ways.
It's so stupid.
I think if you look down more on that graph on the far sides where they start to come back into the circle, they're literally like the same things, just
Almost the
slightly
same
different
thing.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the difference between ham and Canadian bacon.
You want me to share it?
Yeah, if you want to put it
Well,
up.
no, but
we can look at
if
it.
you look at it, if you look at it on right before, or like at the very bottom of each side, they say the same shit. They're just in different order.
Yeah.
They are.
Kind of.
There's slight words like
No, it literally says the same thing
pull
in
it up.
different order.
Okay. This is what we're looking at, you guys. It's literally just a graph. It's circular and arrows. And the top and middle, this is kind of like your moderate reason, communication, in the liberty area. You call it empathy, curiosity, caution, concern. A lot of people, I would argue, fall into the areas between empathy, curiosity, reason, communication, caution, concern, if not have a lot of those different traits all together. Like, a lot of people can have curiosity and some empathy, but also proceed with caution and some concern.
Yeah.
Be able to communicate. So
I wouldn't lie. I'm probably more pushing the caution, preserves, protects, comforts.
yeah.
Me personally.
But you probably have some things included in like
In
more,
the blue.
yeah, like curiosity or reasonable communication, where you're kind of in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes at times a lot of people can be very short-sighted in their generosity. Like, they do something nice for someone without like looking forward and seeing what kind of effect it could have, positive or negative. The same with like, caution, preserves, protects, comforts. A lot of people who serve in that, like, the reason why they serve is to uphold, to protect, to serve the people in their country and the Constitution, those kinds of things kind of fall into that category there.
And that's probably where I sit generally, is probably right there at that caution, preserves, protects, comforts. A little more right, but not far right. Definitely not short-sighted greed. Considering I grew up poor as fuck, living in a fucking one-bedroom place with 6 people. Like,
but if I was an RPM meter, I would be feathering in between both of the left and right. The empathy. Yeah. I would be like in between caution and concern and empathy and curiosity. Like I would feather between the two.
Well, but it really depends on the situation too. Like a lot of it is going to be situation based.
Yeah.
Like you're going to have a lot of people that are going to have that RPM gauge where their foot goes off the pedal or on the pedal.
So I want to,
because if you look at it, the RPM gauge goes fucking clockwise, right? And in the way that this thing is showing, it's like you're a fucking asshole going straight up, pegging that thing out.
You go right or left, eventually you're going to be so like a lot of people think, and here's the funny thing too, when they talk about like Hitler, for example, right? I know this is kind of a touchy one for a lot, but if you know and have learned any kind of history, I mean, shoot, they'll even teach you this stuff if you go through college courses, or if you do a little bit of research, even 15, 20 minutes of it, you'll find out that if you can see my cursor here, I'm circling everything that includes the points of the areas of arrows, right and wing, left, right wing nut, left wing nut, and then tyranny in the bottom. All of those things is what encompasses the National Socialist Party of Old Germany, which would be also known as the Nazi Party. Which that, and if you read and look at all those things right there in the middle, symbolism defeats morality. So, so you're right there in like the area where a lot of the bad things were happening, right? The morality of saving humans rather than murdering them, right? Censorship, bigotry, alarmism, demonizing people, right? All that stuff is in there. I mean, you think you can literally line up all those things with everything that party did and everything they stood for. Is all of this middle part where the arrow points are at.
Yep.
It's crazy how a lot of people don't understand. Like, it's the National Socialist Party of Old Germany, or the Nazi Party, right? Was not right wing. It was not left wing. It was like a weird little thing in its own that encompassed both far right and left.
It was the complete opposite of reason and communication.
Exactly. Well, communication was there, yes, but it wasn't reason.
They communicated that this is what we're gonna fucking do, whether you like it or not.
It was alarmism, bigotry, demonizing, censorship, lack of morality.
But look what I'm talking about with the tyranny stuff, right? Like, start looking on both sides going up. Paralyzing cowardice, reckless foolhardiness, right?
Mm-hmm. It's all there.
Tell me what that is. Like, isn't that the same fucking shit, just said different?
Pretty much. Well, yes and no. One is like you're just so afraid to do anything, and then the other one is you do things, but they're completely reckless, and you're a fool. Like, one is an action, and one is lack of action. I would say.
But then go back up and then go to the next ones. They're the exact same shit, just different
order. Mm-hmm.
And then fighting for imaginary causes, fight for fabricated causes.
Sending others to fight for fabricated causes. That's there.
Sending others to fight. But okay. And then
it's the same thing, really. I mean,
self-righteousness, both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Foundation for dogma, both sides.
Yeah. It's once you get past certain points, it's literally becomes the same thing, and that's just what you see all over
left wing, right wing, same bird.
Well, but you look at it right now. A lot of the left right now has fear and mistrust, and what is that forming?
Fighting for
Hate.
imaginary causes. I don't know.
But what I'm saying, it's like, but like this depiction right here says that it's a
Alarmism.
right wing thing, but now it is.
It's alarmism.
The far left is doing that on the fear and mistrust, but there's no fear and mistrust on the left side.
Which one?
Fear and mistrust forms foundation for dogma. It's right wing, right there in the center on the right.
I see it.
Yeah, but it's a hope
But-
and compassion forms foundation.
But what I'm saying is right now when it comes, like, look at Doge. A lot of these people are, mistrust.
They're in the alarmism and
Yeah,
censorship and bigotry and demonizing spot right now. That's
but
literally what they're at.
but alarmism and fear and mistrust go hand in hand.
They do.
See,
If you have fear and mistrust, you can create.
I feel like those should be flipped. I think hope and mistrust for right, and then fear and compassion should be on left wing. Like I think the hope and fear should be switched in today's politics.
Maybe.
Because I feel like the left, like it's just all fear mongering. Trump's gonna become a dictator. It's just it's a bunch of fear.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like the right wing has that hope in them. Like we will get through.
I think you could probably tie some of those together, like not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not necessarily saying this thing is 100% accurate or anything, but it's very telling. And
I feel like whoever wrote this is slightly left.
Maybe
Well, but
The way that they portrayed the right.
Well, but in the beginning, what we were talking about though too is like it's kind of all the same shit at the end. It just you know the way that people approach is a little bit different, but it's all the same in the end if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, you get into those areas on either sides, and they're literally acting the same way. It's just the reason is different.
Yep.
You know. The reason there could be a combination of multiple things from this left side of this graph or the right side of it, or this image. You could have the same, like, swap a few things out, like Rebel saying, but they're literally just acting the same way in those areas.
Yeah. The way I'm saying is because for the left, it seems to be using less harsh words, like naivety versus ignorance.
Right.
I
know what you're saying,
versus generosity, like
right. Fighting for causes, you slip in the word imaginary. Fabricated, like it's literally the one you think is you're imagining is there, and the other one is it's created. So that'd be the difference in that, I think. But
they're both created. You have to use your imaginary to fabricate.
Synonymous, I suppose.
A lot of it is synonymous.
Yeah. I think maybe this graph, if anybody wrote it, my thought on it, it was probably written by someone who's more of a libertarian than like either left or right.
I'm just saying it's closer, leaning closer left. Like it might be a left, slightly left of center. Like me personally, I'm slightly right of center.
I think,
but I go both ways.
Well,
you go both ways. We got it. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's a new time, new age.
You can tell by your mustache.
I'm bipolitical.
You can tell by the soul patch. No.
Yeah, we could tell by the baby face.
If you'd have left
I'm not the one
a
sitting.
little triangle beard, you would have been a Spaniard. You could have been like a 1700 Spaniard.
Yeah,
just a little triangle beard.
Were you about to say like you're not the one sending
toilet pics and the fucking
dick
group
pics
chat
and
to
all
all
that?
men?
Yeah, that happens.
This is true.
It does happen a time or two.
Absolutely. It's deleted as soon as I open my messages.
I think down on the left side there should be an area that says neighbor toxic naivety would be like dangerous levels of empathy. I think that
there's such
you
thing.
have
Yeah.
far too much of that,
Absolutely.
and it starts clouding judgment, like actual real
Too much
judgment.
empathy leads to a lack of
Well-
accountability.
True.
Well, but okay, what I would like to know is how long ago
Mhm.
this was created.
I don't know.
Because the way that I'm looking at some of this, like a lot, like you could literally just turn this thing around.
like flip it.
Just
And it would be the
just
same.
with
Yeah,
today's
you
today's day and age,
You could, yeah.
you know, put every word from the left and put it on the right, and vice. That's just kind of how it is because
yeah.
you know we talked about it before about how like the far left, like they just believe everything that happens on fucking social media.
Well, so does the other far right
And-
side.
Yes.
But I'm saying there's willful ignorance on both sides. Yes, there is.
Yeah. I would agree with you there. 100%.
But you know, and that's in self-righteousness. That should be on both sides.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah, you could literally
But like
flip
I
them or
said-
just combine them all together.
Self-righteousness is on there, but
Well, let's just say everything.
I want to know when that was created. I would love to know when this was brought up. Like what generation?
Yeah, I don't know. I found this quite a long time ago. I don't remember where I found it at, but
Because I mean, back in the day, like, you know, but like as social media was just coming up, and all we had to look at was the fucking newspaper and the goddamn news
and rumors.
and rumors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have this keyboard warrior shit. We didn't
Everybody's-
have the Harry Sissons of the world.
Oh god.
Not
Yeah.
wrong.
Well,
Now,
what
I mean, if
happens-
y'all don't know who that dude is, go look at that dude. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't care what side you look at. You can debunk that dude within 5 seconds.
Yeah.
He debunks himself within 5 seconds.
Yeah, he does.
Like he'll show something and it legitimately has a date on it. It's like that obviously wasn't Trump administration.
Within
It's
the same
fucking
post,
Biden.
yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what we're dealing with nowadays.
Well, they just take something and they just run with it, whether it's true or not.
But look at the fucking following that they have.
Oh, I know they have a massive platform to spew their trash. It's all over
Yeah,
the place.
and it's like it literally it takes 5 seconds out of your fucking day. It takes less than a TikTok
Dude,
to
well,
go and do a
people-
Google search and debunk it that
Yeah, but-
quickly.
But people are just in love with doom scrolling, you know?
Mm.
Yes,
You guys know what I mean by that? Like doom scrolling is like you read
Yes.
something and you believe every little thing you read, like, oh my God, I can't believe this is true. Even though you could take just a few minutes to go, is this really true? And then you could look at it and go, oh, there's a whole bunch of things saying the opposite, or here's something in fact saying this is the actual truth. And then you look at the original post and you're like, well, this has got like some, you know, what they call misinformation in it. It's not 100% accurate, you know? It's
Yep.
like bent into some sort of narrative that they want to spew instead of actually being fact, you know?
Well,
And it takes a few minutes.
But with the internet now at your fingertips, it's a lot easier to fact check shit now than it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, having a supercomputer in your pocket's kind of nice.
Yeah, because you can just fucking
You know
go and
what?
do a quick Google search and take that couple of minutes. But back in the day, you didn't have that, but you also didn't have these fucking problems.
Yeah. You know what's crazy too is the weird thing, right? You know how X or Twitter works is with if there's some kind of post that's made and it's got some untruths that are factual claims that are made that aren't actually factual.
Community notes.
Community notes hits it, right? So the weird thing about community notes though is that a lot of the references in community notes are referencing mainstream media sources that they all go back, everyone goes back and says, well, those guys are just the masters of untruth, but I'm going to use it as a reference to, you know, prove my point or that I am right. I'm like, why are you using, a reference to a news source that has blatantly made things up, been caught doing it, and then you're using it as a reference to prove your point, to prove that this post is false or true or whatever. I'm like, dude, people all over the internet, X is like the number one news source or whatever. I'm like, I would be cautious of that, man. I would be very cautious of that, because there is so much bullshit that's spread on it, and it is very hard to know if it's true or false, especially when community notes will go and find news article sources from mainstream media news sources to validate and verify their claims with, and they still may not be true.
And AI is just gonna muddy the water even more.
Dude, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the AI is drawing from like data across the entire internet, is it not? Isn't that, so it
is
collects all that data and formulates some sort of answer.
You can make anybody say whatever they want with using AI.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
Like they could say some, make
like
a fucking very convincing audio clip or even a video clip of somebody saying, or say Trump saying something he never said.
Well, back in the day, that used to be called deepfake. Now it's in your fucking pocket, and you can do it for fucking free in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Well, it's just funny too how they can, people like take a 3 or 4 second clip of something and then spin some kind of narrative around it, when you actually blow it all up and watch a full like 15-minute video from start to finish, and you're like, that's literally not even what happened. Like, you can go to a post and go, oh, this guy walked off the stage and here he's wandering off like he was lost. You go, I think there was one where President Biden did that. Like, the appearance was he came off the stage and he was like wandering off in the grass somewhere. But if you watch the whole video, he's actually walking to go like talk to somebody that was standing there.
Yeah.
And the same thing with a whole lot of other, they cut, and that was just one example, but they cut like little sections and then make it however they want to make it. It's crazy.
Look at all these fucking police videos nowadays. You never get the whole story.
All the police videos.
You don't see what happened.
Every single one of them.
Yeah, you don't see what happened beforehand.
You do not see the totality of circumstances that led up to where the fuck that video started.
Yep. That's with a lot of things, man. It's like the popular way to like spin stuff, it seems.
Not only that, like a video might not catch what a human eye can catch too with those videos.
Yeah. Well, oftentimes they're not perfectly clear, and you try to slow things down. You're missing frames here and there because it's not being shot at 1,000 frames per second. You know what I mean? It's literally like 30 or 60, and it doesn't capture literally everything. So you can't, I don't know. The worst place for all this crap is Facebook, 100%, dude.
And honestly, the news outlets in general, that's all they do.
Yeah.
They'll get the full video of something and they cut it up and make it, fit in line with their agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it's to push any type of race or, bullshit. And that's what the news agenda wants.
Some divisive
The only way
topic.
that we will clean up media is if advertisers come together and say, we are not going to advertise lies on either side.
Well, the problem
if you're gonna lie, then we're pulling our advertisements.
But the problem is that no one can prove or disprove like 75% of it.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
So no, I think that's a good idea, but maybe it would reduce the amount of advertising on BS, but it would still exist to a lot, Checks journalism,
Yeah, the problem with source check journalism is they have these news companies and these places, they buy those videos. And once they buy it, they take ownership of that, and now it is theirs, and they can do whatever they want with it.
Yeah. Sorry, we only have enough time to show you this much of a clip. But look what they said and did. Look at Elon doing a Nazi salute
at
to
this.
everyone.
Yeah.
People are wild.
It's crazy, man.
And then the full video gets fucking posted, and everybody's like, "It's still a Nazi salute. They banned it in Germany, and like, this other shit." It's like, oh my god, dude. Like,
You're only gonna see what you,
you know how
want to
easy it
see.
is. You know how easy it is for me to fucking translate something into fucking goddamn German and put a damn black rectangle over it. It's not that hard.
Yeah, you're only gonna see what you want to see. What you're looking for, that's what you're gonna find. I think I mentioned that movie. You're just gonna find what you're looking for, bro. That's it.
Well, that's what the algorithm does.
Yeah, I think Jay said it earlier. You're just gonna keep getting what you eat.
Nope.
You know?
It's just that that's why I stopped using Facebook because of it. But like, it's all social media now. It's
It
an
is.
echo chamber of stupid.
Well, you have to find places that are historically accurate and factual in what they present, because there's a lot of good sources, like even on X or Facebook, that you'll see that they don't. You won't see a lot of bias. You're gonna just see like factual statements made, and then there'll be nobody arguing that doesn't have, well, the only people arguing are the ones that don't have a good counter argument, just ones that are spewing crap that have nothing.
Well, some
to
people
back it
just
up
want to
with.
argue to argue because it's what they enjoy.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. I'll let people talk all they want. They just talk themselves stupid. Like, just keep
Dude,
talking.
literally-
You sound dumber the longer you go.
All right, but okay, good example, right? And it's all in good fun sometimes. Put all of the branches in a fucking room.
Oh, it's so fun.
Literally, just do it and watch what's gonna happen. There's gonna be arguments just for argument's sake.
Just because we can.
Yeah, but
Because we're the only ones allowed to do it with each other, though.
Exactly.
yeah, but you know what we're gonna be doing?
It's gonna be
Sorry, go ahead.
no. What are we gonna be doing? Because
We're playing
I would
fucking
love to know.
spades and arguing.
That's all
this is true.
Dominoes.
Dominoes
Actually,
and
hold on,
spades, bro.
Hold on.
I don't play
No,
spades. Fuck spades.
Before we exactly, this is what we're gonna talk about right here. Is
I play
what that
dominoes
statement
all
he just
day,
said.
though.
Because there is a lot of motherfuckers that they're like, yeah, let's play spades. This motherfucker is the last motherfucker up. Okay, to tell me how many books this bitch is gonna get. And I'm like, yep, nope, I quit. I forfeit. Just because I know right then this motherfucker is stupid.
Sandbagging.
There are 13 fucking books. 13
get 9 of
motherfucking
them.
books.
Yeah, I got 9.
And then I look at my hand, Joker, Deuce, and I'm like,
Like, are we about
You're
to 10-2
getting
these motherfuckers? Like, are we going to 10-2 right now when this motherfucker
Yeah.
said 5?
Yeah. Well, my point was, like, we'll sit there arguing back and forth about shit, but we'd be like doing
Yeah.
something together at the same time.
yeah.
you
Uh-oh.
know?
What happened?
We'll be playing
no.
Hold
spades.
on.
We'll be like playing dominoes.
I kicked
Let's-
my...
Yeah,
That's
we
why I
can
can't
argue.
play spades.
Yeah, but say we can argue and we can still be
Yeah.
friends.
Friends afterwards.
Yeah.
But let that one motherfucker who's an outsider come in and talk shit.
Yeah. There's a
jumped out.
I'm
mutual.
sorry.
There's a
I'll shut
mutual.
up.
There's a mutual respect, but we still shit talk each other all the time.
Well, yeah.
It's just
the
a
point.
thing.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
It's
let the
fun.
one motherfucker come in. Like, all right. You know,
It's like siblings.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree with you there.
Let an outsider come
Yeah.
in and start some shit. It ain't gonna go well for him.
No one
mean,
can
the
pick on my
Marines-
brother but me.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
mean, look, here's the deal. Some motherfucker comes in and they pick on me or whatever in the Air Force. Guess what? DB's going to come back and be like, motherfucker.
I likes to
He's
shoot
my- he's-
things.
He's mine to pick on, not yours, bitch.
Only we can say these
Like,
things.
he's my bitch, okay?
That's my flyboy.
But you put us in a room together, we're going to argue just to fucking argue.
100%.
Yeah.
So
But
fun.
we're all going to bring gifts to each other.
Yeah.
And play dominoes.
I will get a
I'll
chair.
fuck up some dominoes.
Um,
Just
I'll
get
play
some
bones all
dominoes.
day.
yeah, like, I mean,
I
I
won't-
know that y'all are going to...
Yeah,
I
I will
played
not.
craps on an
Spades,
OHD.
'cause I ain't
Well,
relying
not
on
craps,
nobody else.
just,
I'll play
you know,
some hearts.
dice.
Because hearts, you just got to rely on yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can't rely on no other jackass playing spades. Can't do it.
Nah,
Well,
it
you
was
just need
when we
somebody
got
who knows how to play. That's all.
well when we went to freaking when we went TDY, we were gone for 13 days, and you know those green books, like the military green books.
Yeah, right in the rain.
The green monster.
No. The pass on book. It says
the pass on? Yeah,
yes, the pass on
the
books.
hardbacks almost. pretty
Yes.
Yeah.
We filled one of those motherfuckers up with nothing but spade scores.
Yeah.
In 13
Sounds about
days. In 13 fucking days.
Mhm.
I remember
But like
being
every second
about
that
right.
we were off, there was
Yeah.
a spades thing going on.
the funniest shit was being on ship and being on the mess deck and watching. There was this dude. I think he was a chief.
Uh-huh.
And
You were
there
just
was a
along
couple-
for the ride, so you had nothing
great.
else to do.
Well, 100%. Like, but it was funny watching. There's these four people. Well, obviously, they're playing spades, and there was like one dude was a chief, another was a first class, and the other two were like junior sailors. And this chief looked at this dude and said, "Stop fucking table talking." And the dude's like, "Oh my bad," and just kept doing it, kept doing it. The chief's like, "You do it again, we'll reach across the table, we'll smack the shit out you." The dude kept doing it, and you just watch him just smack
Yep.
the fuck out of him. And I was like, "He said it. He told you." I was rolling.
Oh.
That was good.
Yeah, I know, right, Jay?
How far did you get? Moving.
Oh,
The broom
The
moved.
blue tub is not moved in a week.
the
I
entire
didn't
his
even
living
living
notice
room is
gone.
cleared
I
out.
didn't even
Oh,
notice
Yes,
that.
his
Couch is gone. The sofa stuff was all gone. Looks like
the
there was some-
couch, both chairs, the guest bedrooms empty. There's literally one room with a bed. It's got a bed, a dresser, and a TV in it upstairs.
yeah. I
I
called his
cleaned out
ass
most of the
yesterday, and he's
closet.
like, "I'll call you back." Guess he didn't get a
But
call
that
back.
tub that's been packed for a week has not moved an inch.
Well, no, that's gonna finish getting packed. There's still more stuff I want to put in there. I'm gonna leave it there until I move. Yeah.
Fuck it.
I just noticed that your living room's cleared.
Yeah.
All I know is
Yeah.
next time hey, when you move
Mm-hmm.
and you come back on this podcast, that blue tub better be somewhere in frame.
Just slide
Oh,
it
when I-
like a foot forward or something.
When I
It's
built my new
gotta
office,
be there.
in the background.
It's gotta be there. Like you just gotta
Alright.
put it there.
Got
Put it
you.
where the Pacifico box is.
There you go.
Oh, that's not Pacifico.
Swap-
That's
No, is
pre-workout.
it not?
Swap
pretty
It looks
workout.
like a Pacifico.
Hold on.
He's
This
a fucking
dude buys
Marine.
pre-workout by the fucking case.
He's a Marine. What do you
Well,
expect?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like pre-mixed, ready to go.
When have you seen him not wear, or when have you seen him? This is
I have sleeves on.
When have you? Yes. When was the last time you saw him with sleeves?
The wedding pictures.
Yeah,
The wedding pictures,
Cerveza.
Are those pre-workout beers?
right?
The ones that get me are the ones that like take a scoop and just like eat it. Like, bro.
Dry scooping?
What? No, I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, the
Watch, I
wedding
guarantee you.
He does it.
Probably
I
Okay.
a-
guarantee you, he does that.
All right, let's see.
It was-
All right, go ahead.
DB,
Friday
DB, I
at
have
work.
one question.
I have one answer.
That pre-workout that you have right there,
Yes.
yes, it's a powder form, right?
No, that's the pre-mixed ones.
Well, damn, never mind.
Yep,
Do
no,
you
that's
dry
that's the
scoop?
pre-made
The
ones.
question is,
I was about to
the
say,
question
if
is,
you have
do
a powder,
dry
do you
scoop?
dry scoop?
Oh yeah, I do.
I don't understand. Why, bro? Why?
Disgusting.
Why?
I dry
I
scoop.
told
I
y'all
dry
it was
scoop,
true.
Gatorade.
Oh,
And it just
I
makes you have cotton mouth for like 45 minutes.
Not if you do it right. Like the way I do it, like I'll dry scoop it, like, and plus my pre-workout also has 450 milligrams of caffeine.
oh my god, dude. What?
You don't need that.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh, I need that.
Okay, he's
It's got
young, guys.
niacin,
He's young.
caffeine, you know.
Yeah.
He
got
dry
everything.
scoops it, takes a swig of water, and shakes his head.
That's exactly just like a fucking pit bull. That is exactly what the fuck I do.
Like making chocolate milk in your mouth. You squirt the milk and then take a swig of milk and
Cocoa Pebbles protein
The
shake.
best fucking protein to buy. I didn't
Oh
take
my
any after I
God.
left the
How
gym. and
much
I'm down.
sugar is in it?
This one, 1 gram.
Okay, that's not bad.
I'll take that. Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's all sucralose, isn't it? Is that sucralose?
This one's not like super naturally sweetened.
Ingredients.
Let's see. The only ingredients. Yeah, it's got 2 grams of fiber, so I can go poop.
No, the ingredients list. Read.
Mhm.
Does it say sucralose?
I know you can't pronounce all of them.
Hold on.
but-
First of all, I think I have the higher ASVAB score of the two of us, so let's not go there.
Yeah, but you still can't read it.
Vitamin A, vitamin E, thiamine, niacin, folate, biotin, phosphorus, magnesium, selenium, manganese. God, molybdenum,
We
vitamin
make
C,
grease
vitamin
out of
K.
that, by the way.
I know. Riboflavin, vitamin B, vitamin B12, pantothenic acid, iodine, zinc, copper, chromium.
Yeah.
There's no sweetener in it at all?
That's crazy.
It's
I didn't
only
hear
the 1
any.
gram of sugar. It's only the 1 gram of sugar.
So 1 gram of sugar. Okay. That's
Jay
weird.
says you can't read because they're not in colors. It's like, yeah, I didn't recognize any of those ingredients in crayon, so I don't know
drink
if
a-
you could actually pronounce those words.
He's reading it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the ingredient
No,
list?
hold on.
It's on
No,
the
that's
side, bro.
not.
It's on the side.
Yeah.
The sideways.
Well, it says the exact same shit on the side. The only thing on here that it adds
Just
is
read them all. Read them all.
What's on the bottom?
water,
part? Yeah,
milk
water.
protein concentrate,
Okay.
cocoa powder,
Uh-huh.
contains less than 1%. Oh, sunflower oil or soybean oil. Those two.
Ooh.
Keep going.
Salt,
Okay.
and everything I've already read. Potassium, everything I've already read. Vitamin and mineral blend.
Hmm.
So
Vitamin
that's
K1.
basically a hydration drink and a protein drink
So-
all in one.
There's no sucralose in there
Calcium C. No.
at all. Huh. I wonder how that makes it sweet. Is it... So you're saying there isn't really much sweetness to it at all?
No. It tastes like a cocoa powder.
Okay.
That's the dimetized, right?
Da-da-da. Yeah. Hold on. You said which one were you looking for? Okay, no, never mind. Sucralose. There it is. It's in the very bottom right.
There it is.
See? I knew it was
Very
there.
bottom right. It's like on
That's
the
how
side of
you-
it. If
yeah.
it's all the way the fuck
It
down
usually is the
here.
very last thing, dude. Yes. That's just
Yeah.
how they sweeten things up without using sugar a lot of times, and there's
Yeah.
no like carbohydrates in it. You know what's funny though is you said what there's molybdenum, molly.
You're thinking of Molly B. I know what you're talking
It's literally
about.
the same word, is it not?
No. This is the Molly B denim. You're thinking of. I know what you're thinking of. That black shit.
It's also got carrageenan in it, which is also an artificial sweetener.
Dude, it's the same shit. They make a grease out of it.
That's funny.
Molybdenum grease. MOLYBDENUM.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make grease. We use it on fucking airplanes and shit.
Yeah,
I
it
love how
just
on the
helps
side of
slide
this,
down the throat a little bit
Use
better,
this
you know?
product as a food supplement only. Do not use for weight reduction.
It doesn't. It's not for.
No shit.
Yeah. It's just
It's
for
30
like,
grams of fucking protein and 6 grams of BCAAs.
oh my gosh. I could see him getting stronger just sitting there just by drinking that.
Dude, I squatted 475 today and I thought my fucking knees were gonna go.
Yeah, well,
Welcome
that's
to getting old.
yeah. You probably be careful, man. You don't want your knees to fucking blow out doing that shit. Do you
And
wear like
service related.
Do you
All
wear?
I hear is service related.
Yeah, that's true. Because they tell you to work out, right? I was working out like the Marine Corps told
Wait.
me to do. And
No, okay, so it's sodium molybdenate. It's not the same thing.
well, he said molybdenum. Did you not?
It's not bedenum. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, it's now on here. It says molybdenum.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
Just molybdenum.
Yeah, it's in Greece.
That's not on yeah, but that's not on the fucking. I'm looking at the ingredient list, my guy.
Well, this
He's
is
looking at the
on the
bottle.
ingredient list.
Yeah, he's looking at the bottle.
Yeah, it's the
I was
same
looking at the
exact
ingredient
word as
Molybdenum, 6.8 micrograms.
It's the same thing as Molly B grease. It's the same.
But these have become my favorite.
Back in my wild days, I used to have Molly in my denim, but
You know, I'm not surprised. How was Burning Man?
No, I
Dirty
wasn't
and
that crazy.
smelly.
Oh my god.
Dirty and smelly. That's what it is.
Seeing Hendrix on stage, God, it just sounds so nice.
Yo, have y'all seen that shit going around about renaming Doge to the
what?
Federal Agency for Financial Oversight?
FAFO. I like it.
Yeah.
I saw that shit going around and I was like, that's kind of that's I like that. That's kind of fun.
I like that the fuck or whatever it was.
I'm gonna answer Jay's question.
Motherfucker.
So I buy these by the case, and they're about, I want to say it's like 25 a case. Let me double check.
Make
I don't wanna tell
America
you
follow
wrong.
the Constitution again, motherfucker.
Hold on.
I just do my little Premier protein shakes.
Those are pretty good. Take the caramel one and put it in your
That's what I
coffee.
have. That's what I do.
See, I love it.
I eat chicken and steak.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's how I get my protein.
There you go, Jay.
I don't eat dinner anymore.
You don't
Yeah,
eat dinner anymore?
$33 for a case of 12. So
24.
they're about,
Oh yeah, 12.
yeah,
I've been keeping my
So,
calorie intake at about
less than
12,
$3 a piece.
1,300 calories a day.
Oh shit. Little negative on that. A little negative action, huh? Oh, okay. Post makes this? Oh no,
Yeah.
Dymatize. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Dymatize, yeah.
Just using the branding of Cocoa Pebbles, that's all. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Dymatize is a pretty good fucking brand, so.
Yeah, and they're also, they've got the Fruity Pebble ones. They've got, name a breakfast cereal, they've got it.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I actually think they do. Like, I'm actually not kidding.
That's the best flavor of cereal, in my opinion.
See, I'd get fat on just protein drinks, you know?
Yeah. They're good.
I'd have like 6 times the
I have a
fucking requirement.
I have the protein shake, a coffee, and a protein bar.
They've got all
for
the Dunkin'
breakfast.
coffee flavors.
That's all I do is a protein shake, a coffee, and a protein bar. That's what I have for breakfast every day.
Oh.
So it's not called Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's cinnamon cereal.
So they probably wouldn't release the.
But it's the powder form.
Yeah, that's right. They don't have all of them in the pre-mades.
So let me
But I know
ask,
they've got Fruity Pebble and Cocoa Pebbles, and that's the two that I buy. So
and that shit has 300 some milligrams of caffeine in it?
No, that's
no. That's
Oh.
this.
This is pre-workout.
What's the real difference here between this Dymatize and, like, I don't know, Ensure? Is there...
This is my lower one.
Ensure
This
is
yellow one
for
is
old
stronger.
people.
Yeah, but isn't it like literally
Just like
a bunch of the same
Metamucil.
stuff? Same
Kind of. Yeah.
So
I don't think it is high
this
as
is called
protein.
Savage.
Savage.
Savage. With a lisp. Mike Tyson's made it, right?
Well, no, it's
I
Chris
was about to
Bumstead's.
Yeah, no, that's got to be
Savage
Mike
bum.
Tyson. That bomb, we saw his bomb and fucking during the
Ew, that's
the
a
But no,
fucking gay ball
this
fight.
has
savage bum.
390
Savage.
milligrams of base caffeine,
Ugh.
3.2 grams of beta alanine, 2.5 of beta anhydrous, and then it's got another, and then 260
Androgynous.
milligrams of caffeine anhydrous.
That's ridiculous. I would die. I'd probably
I
have
feel
sweats.
so good while I work out on this, though.
Oh, dude.
And 6 grams of citrulline.
Wait till you're older and you're gonna be like, no. You're
I'll
like
just start doing
40
black
and
coffee.
you can't drink it.
I'll just start doing black coffee at that point.
I've literally gotten to where I drink a Monster a day, like in the morning when I wake up, and that is the only caffeine that I have. Unless I go out to lunch or something, I might get an unsweet tea. But
So
other than
this is
that,
the-
it's water, and then in the afternoon, it's beer.
So I'll do my, for breakfast, I have my little drink I make. But this is the only other caffeine I drink throughout the day is my pre-workout. But my drink I make for breakfast.
He's so excited.
I have
y'all.
two mason
Give the Marine
jars
an
full of
inch.
fucking black coffee a day, sometimes 3, and then some tea.
Like a pint?
Whatever a fucking half of
Oh
a
my god! Did
Stanley
he just
cup
pull out a
is.
fucking monster and a
Pint.
pineapple juice?
This is my
Pineapple
breakfast
juice?
drink.
That's breakfast drink.
That's like a
Fucking
Caribou
right.
Lube, but without the
Yes.
151.
Yes, or without or the rum. It's no liquor. But yeah, this I'll drink. What I'll do is I'll just drink this while I'm eating my breakfast.
Mm. I'm a cup coffee man. I'll do
Well,
a
it's
monster
either
in the
that or-
afternoon sometimes, but
It's either that or black coffee. Like that's all I drink. I don't like when it comes to caffeine. I'm not like massive on it.
except for the 400.
I say that, except for my pre-workout, but that's different.
I think I probably clear about, I don't know, maybe 200 a day, if that.
Yeah, but
If
when do you
that.
eat breakfast? Is it before or after the pre-workout?
Oh, long before I go to the gym when I leave work.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so there's like 12 hours between these.
Okay.
Okay, so if you do take the pre-workout in the afternoon, how the fuck do you go to sleep at night?
Because it has no effect.
Working out.
I when the way I work out in the gym, if I'm leaving the gym and I'm not fucking exhausted, I fucked up.
I do an hour in the gym when I don't like to do more than an hour.
Well, yeah,
I
that's
could
the
get
thing.
everything done in an hour.
100%. I don't take like my rest periods are super like especially right now where I'm cutting. My rest periods are super short. If I'm in there for more than an hour, but it's because I'm doing 45 minutes to an hour of cardio on top of my 45-minute lift, 45 minutes to an hour lift.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm only doing cardio like that 3 days a week. Most time, so tomorrow. But I try to, if I have to do it at the same time, it kind of sucks because I don't like because I do like to run like after, but I like to do that in the mornings before I take pre-workout or anything. So I'll wake up at 4:30, go do when the weather warms up, I'll start outside running again, but I'll go do an hour on the treadmill or on the stair stepper. And then I'll come home, eat, shower, eat breakfast, get ready for the day. And I haven't taken any caffeine at that point. And then I'll go to work, and after when I leave work, fucking butt chug one of these things and fucking take my creatine. Just
So
go
you
fucking-
butt chug it too? Like,
Hey, go get the funnel straight to the main vein, baby.
I'm just trying to
Hey,
imagine what
hey,
this looks like in my brain. Like, do you lay on your back and put your legs over your head like this?
I'm sure he has a picture. I'm sure he has a picture of it
Fucking-
happening.
Jackass chugs it.
Okay, and then he puts the funnel in.
Yeah.
While in a handstand, my boy.
One-handed handstand, puts the funnel in, pours it. Girth Brooks.
But
It's
yeah,
a
one
fucking
day-
child, is what it is.
But actually, the day of Cobra's
still
wedding,
ordering you.
Uh-huh.
I took Cody to the gym with me that morning.
Oh, that shit was hilarious. They were hung.
He was not happy.
fuck too.
He was not happy all day long. He was like, "My fucking chest hurts, dude."
Honestly, like working out is pretty good recuperation from being hungover.
Oh no, you don't okay, DB was the one that
It
barely
sweats you
drank.
out, bro.
Everybody else was fucked.
Yeah, because I'm just not a big drinker. I think I had a couple beers and maybe a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys went past
Like,
the point of no return.
Well, no, so like we were all hanging out in the hotel room or whatever. Dude, I don't think I stopped drinking.
No.
I didn't because like I woke up
Yeah.
because I went over to their room because I was like, yo, I need a razor. And I had a fucking beer in my hand and it was like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I
It
was
was a
here
good day.
dogging it. Like, and then I sat there and they're like, oh, we can't have any beer on site. So I kept it in DB's truck. I had a whole fucking case
Yeah.
of beer in his truck.
It was a good time.
I'm like, DB, just leave your truck unlocked. Like, everybody was looking at me and they're like, how are you still drinking? And I'm like, I'm the oldest motherfucker here. This is what I do.
He's like, I'm
I'll tell you,
seasoned.
the one night a year that I get fucked up is the night of the ball. Like the Marine Corps ball this year, I was puking in an alleyway in Greenville, North Carolina, drunk.
Oh gosh, man.
Right outside of
can't.
ECU.
Like when I drink, it's usually like a drink an hour. Like I don't.
Yeah, I mean, most of the
don't
time
drink
I'll just do a
quickly.
bourbon. I'll do a bourbon and a cigar. You know, I'll have
Mm.
a Guinness, like something like that. But no, the night of the ball, we walked in. I had 3 Jameson ginger ales before the ceremony started. During the ceremony, I had another one. And then me and 2 of the other guys, we polished a bottle of Don Julio.
So
And then we went to the bar.
yeah, so I just want to make this clear for everyone so they understand. A normal drink you get at a bar is not the same drink. Because what I ask people is all the time when they're standing in front of me explaining themselves after getting a DUI or some shit, right? Like, how many drinks did you have? Oh, I had 4. Okay, were they regular drinks like you get from a bar, or were they sailor drinks?
Yes.
They were sailor drinks. And the same could be said for every Marine Corps, Air Force,
100%.
Army. It doesn't matter. When you add that, is it a Marine drink or is it an airman drink?
It's a double shot. Everything's a
It
double shot.
basically means like whatever big ass glass you got full, that's that's what they're talking about. It actually
There is
multiply by 3. That's probably a good number to go with.
Okay,
Hey, I'm a
look, here's the deal.
civilian, and that's about the same way with me.
No, but
When
look
I'm
at-
making
okay,
a
look
fucking
at the-
Jack and Coke. It's mostly Jack.
All right, look, it like normal glass, right? That you get from a bar,
Good
and you get a
bourbon
Jack
glass.
and Coke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the Coke.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rest
want-
is alcohol.
I want a Jameson with a splash of ginger ale.
Yeah, just for taste.
That's basically what you order. But
Yeah.
But like
we had an open
that's
bar.
just how it goes.
We had an open bar at our ball.
There was hair in that thing. Ugh.
But yeah, and
I'm
then we got to
sorry.
the bar. I chugged 2 Coronas basically, and they were loaded Coronas, so they had a shot of tequila in each one of them.
Yes.
And then I had a red, white, and blue 4 Loko, and that's where my night just went straight the fuck
4
downhill.
Loco.
Yeah,
that's-
4 Locos
yeah.
in general. Fucking.
Yeah.
That's what did it right there, man.
Well, what DB? We got to the hotel at what? Probably at like 7.
Ish. Yeah.
Yeah, it was about 7, and I don't think we left the room until about midnight 30 is when everybody
Yeah.
decided to go to sleep.
Yeah.
But like, Caitlin was the one that was like, here's the shot, guys.
Oh yeah, and dude, the girls were on the floor, fucking passing the fuck out and crying. 'Cause they were so drunk.
And then you got Ivy's, it's allergic.
Yeah.
But like, she's over here passing out shots, and then DB's like, nope. He took 2, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then I think he had like 2 beers.
was
So
like,
he's like the
Yeah.
sober one.
I don't
And then
like,
I'm over here been drinking all fucking day, and I'm like,
I also had to
over
deal
here
with the
taking care
wedding.
yeah.
Because we had the wedding the next day, and then the day after that, I was on a flight to fucking LA.
okay, that's no excuse, because guess what? I was on the same schedule as you, and I was drinking for both of us.
You did drink for both of us. You just didn't have to drive from Harrisburg back down to Northern Virginia the next day.
This is very true.
Rah.
Dude, that was so
I just
much fun.
can't,
And oh,
dude.
by the way, DB and I might see each other again late March
Mm.
If it's not late March, it will definitely be happening very soon after.
when I retire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, DB, just FYI, we might have a special guest appearance that I'm gonna have
Oh.
to add. You know, because we got to do some sort of customs and courtesies for some E9s. Might be at the
Oh.
retirement ceremony.
You don't
Oh.
have to. I plan on it.
Fucking E9s. Ugh.
I'll just put a suit on. How about that?
Yeah, but Skep, you got to understand protocol
No.
is running mine.
Oh, okay.
Skip,
So,
you,
like,
you come in
like-
uniform, I'll come in uniform. We'll all be there
Okay.
in uniform to send him out of the gun club.
Not me.
Well, you make sense.
Well, but here's the deal. Guess what? My retirement is uniform of the day.
Which is camis.
OCPs.
Camis. Got it. Perfect.
I'm not doing fucking blues, man. Fuck
Oh, and thank
that.
God yours is in the summer, so my sleeves are rolled.
Oh yeah, I could roll my
Oh my
sleeves
god, I just
too.
want to show my fucking muscles.
Yeah.
Still can't see him.
Uh,
My sleeves are rolled too.
I'm kind of small right now. I'm only 205 pounds.
Gotta get that
We'll
swole
hey,
up.
you know what? We'll just live stream the fucking retirement. Why
We
not?
should.
Yeah. you could
100%
do it.
should.
could definitely.
Hey,
do
I'm
it.
fat and my arms are that big. Come on,
Damn.
gotta get that swole up.
Yeah, I know.
Damn,
But see,
dude.
I went from 137 pounds to over 200. I went the other way.
It's good though. No, I mean, there's a difference though. You have to. If you're gonna put on muscle, you have to.
I mean, I went from 180 or 117 to a fucking 180.
That's when
Who
you
the
joined.
fuck is texting me at 9:50 at night?
I think I
Bro,
was.
Yeah, I was
about-
117 pounds when I
155 in the fifth
graduated.
grade.
I
That's
was
ridiculous.
130 when I joined.
Jesus.
130.
I was sitting at the skinny kid table. I got to eat and had
You
no
got
time.
double
limit. It
rats.
was great.
Oh yeah,
I
I
was
got
like-
to eat.
I was like 210 when I joined.
They're like, here's a piece of bread, put some butter on it, and pour sugar all over it. And eat that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I had to get weight and tape to join.
Yeah.
Hey,
Even though I wore a 31 inch, I had a 31 inch waist, but I was 210.
so obviously,
And then I
V
got fat
knows
when
what I
got
did
old.
this week. V knows what I did. I know we talked about it last week.
He was compensating and bought a car.
I did.
Oh,
buy
yeah,
it.
did
Finally
you get it?
downloaded
But it was-
Grinder.
I bought it.
No,
I
you
bought
already
it
had that.
this past Monday.
He bought
Yeah.
the car.
No, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna slide it. I'm gonna hop out for 2 seconds. And I need y'all to pull me back in because I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
That's
Well, we're
doobies.
about to
That's
wrap it up, so you better hurry the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, while he's doing
Hold
that, I gotta rush him.
Whoop, whoop.
We're gonna see something. Hopefully, it's clothed, whatever it is.
I think he's better than that. I would hope.
Yeah. Energizers, sir.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I had to get weight and tape to join.
I think I.
Nah,
put
they were
about
worried about me
15.
graduating at weight.
I,
No,
put
I was gonna
about
say
15
for
pounds
you
on.
at that low of a weight, you would have been underweight.
I was 112 when I got there. Yes.
Are you back? Oh, we're on the phone.
Yeah, you would have been
Yeah,
underweight.
He's going out to his garage.
Okay, let's see. Lost him. He's back. Lost
He's
him.
gonna. He's
It's loading. I don't know why. Why is the camera being stupid?
he's
Ah.
gonna show it off. I could literally just pull it up.
Well,
Let's go into the Garagemas.
yeah.
The Garagemas Prime.
Why the fuck? It was just working like 2 seconds ago.
Use your
Send me the picture.
front or your back camera.
That's what he's trying to do.
The old Wi-Fi's.
Well, no, the Wi-Fi's. I'm in the same
the
spot
wi-
that I was.
the Wi-Fi.
Oh,
All
DB
you had to
finally
do-
followed us on.
There it
here.
is.
Oh, there's
Right.
some,
Oh, we saw
It
we
doesn't
saw your
like it.
feet for a second.
doesn't like
Did
it.
you?
I'm glad you have pants on.
They're like, ew, gross.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck me.
unlike whenever you call me.
Nice.
I don't know why it's taking so long to fucking load it when I'm in the same goddamn spot.
Just send me the
Mm.
picture on Twitter and I'll pull it up.
Oh, good point.
But it's cooler to do it live reveal. You know?
Yeah,
Well, that backfired real quick.
did.
Yeah, just text it. He'll pull it up.
Here, now bounce out of here, get back in, and then just send it to me, and I'll pull it up.
This will be what we do last, and then we'll wrap. We'll wrap after that. We'll finish it off.
I have
with
nowhere
a-
to be, so I don't give a fuck.
And
Wait, is he
almost.
even following the channel?
He just
Like,
did.
Yes,
said it's his
he
first time,
just
okay.
did.
2 hours
I just
ago.
got the
Realize-
email. Yeah.
2 hours ago.
Wow.
What is he? What are you doing now?
Trying to get his camera to work.
Oh,
No, he's trying to message me the picture, but look, he's a Marine. He can only focus on one thing at a time, guys. Calm down.
He
And
must,
of
He must-
course, his profile picture is him at the gym in the mirror.
yeah. He must have an iPhone.
Add him on fucking Snapchat. That's all you get.
I know. Does he have an iPhone? Tuna?
I use Snapchat for one thing, and it's not for gym pics.
It's for dick pics.
Well, I told him to send it to me on Twitter, not my phone. Dude, you know what? DB, just go Pop out and come back in. I'll send it to my goddamn self. There it is. Finally.
Okay. Do I need to drag him back now?
Yeah.
All right, check this out. Got my kid's initials branded into the hat.
Nice. Oh, he wasn't on his computer yet.
Oh, well, did you get the picture ready?
Yeah, I got it ready.
Okay. Because he had it. He kind of showed us on his phone like last week for a second.
Now you can drag him. He's back.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened. That was weird.
You just lost Wi-Fi signal, probably.
There she is.
The Wi-Fi's.
Ooh.
The compensation.
So is that what is that one?
The C8,
C8 LS.
C8 Stingray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What does it have? A LS fucking 2 in it or some shit?
He
I
can
don't
buy a
know.
Corvette, but he can't pay to have his garage painted.
Oh, this isn't my house.
Well, that explains your wiener. No. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
But no, this isn't my house.
Oh, that's
There's an
it's
inside
nice,
joke with the
man.
wiener piece, by the way.
Yeah, it's the LT2 motor.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice
You
looking
gotta-
car, man. They are super nice looking, man. They're sleek.
Yeah,
It's
I
got the
fucking love
mid.
that
It's
thing.
got the mid rear engine, right? Does that have
Yep.
mid rear? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Fuck.
He gets a Corvette, and I got a F-250
You got a new. You got a new one, right?
Tremor. Mhm.
490 horses.
Sweet.
Saw the base of it.
You saw the stump.
You got
What a
the Tremor
shaft.
version?
Yeah, mine's a Tremor.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, you saw
Damn.
the roots and part of the stump.
Yeah. I mean,
The
I've
twig
seen the
and
whole goddamn
berries.
tree. It's not the first time I've made a video.
That's all right. We don't need to see it. We can just imagine the
Just
rest. It's
fucking-
fine.
If I didn't have a TS clearance, I'd have an OnlyFans. What are we talking about?
I can imagine the
Oh,
rest.
Yeah, it's
Da,
fine.
blah, da, ba, da,
Just a robot.
ba,
That's our
da,
cue.
Autobots,
ba,
roll
da.
out.
It's our cue.
I like how we start talking about his tree trunk and he immediately goes to rubbing his nipples.
My chest was.
God. All right, well, let's wrap this shit up, man. We just lost Rebel
Yerp.
anyways, so
Well, just
Yeah.
use the picture from earlier when he froze.
I don't know if it's there or not. It might be. I've just been randomly letting.
Superimpose it.
I've been letting YouTube just randomly select a frame and use it lately, anyways. But the picture's just kind of a traditional thing we do, anyways.
Yeah.
And I might.
So
use
are we
it.
not going to do it?
Nah, I
are
might
we
use
gonna do
it. I don't know if I find myself some time to actually start making thumbnails again.
All right. Let's do this.
All right. Cool. I like the eyebrow there. Rebel, great look, buddy. Great look.
Yeah, great look.
Yeah, put it in the squad photo shack.
All right.
Y'all
yeah,
should
I'll
have
take
asked
that.
me to that.
What? Oh,
Whatever group chat.
All right.
Oh, no, this is the...
Oh,
The Twitter one?
tweet, the tweet.
He put one in my Discord squad photo shack. AG did of his
Yeah.
pickup. So okay, we're out. Love y'all.
Bye, bye.
Love y'all, mean it.